Hello, I'm back to do another general tarot reading. I will be answering your questions by super chat, so feel free to send your donations of $5 or more per question, and I will get through every question that is asked with your $5 or more donation. Thank you so much. I'm going to start by giving a minute for folks to show up in the room and also share this link. So give me just a second. And then while I'm waiting, while I'm here, I'll start pulling a general spread for everyone who finds this on the replay. Okay. Okay. For those of you who are on the late night shift or you're somewhere else, I'm up and I'm ready to read. So if you find this on the replay and the little red box is not say live and it's not lit red, then I'm not live. But if it says live, then I am live and you have the opportunity to get your donation reading for $5 or more per question. So if you send your donation in, Super Chat is best here on YouTube, and you could just put your question right into your Super Chat. All right, so let's get a general reading going. Wow. We all have a chance to get in the room. And you know what? I just heard this. I need to also add in. Okay, here we go. Publish. One more second, guys. Okay. Where does this one go? Over there. All right. All right. So we're going to get into a general reading. I'm going to use my giant Rider-Waite tarot tonight to do this general. And if you want more ways to pay other than Super Chat, there's more below the video. But for $5 or more, I'll answer your personal tarot question. As clear and specific as you can make it. Thank you, because that always helps the energies come through more clearly. Okay. All right. So let's see what is the message that wants to come out. Who is my viewer that this message is for? Who is my viewer? Who is my viewer? Show me my viewer. showing my viewer who this message is for. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There it is. Here you are, viewer. You are the Queen of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, feminine energy. That's who you are. You could be right now just really very matter of fact, speaking very bluntly, honoring your truth, and really just not wasting your words. You're open to listen if it makes sense, but if it's mumbo jumbo or senselessness, you're just not in a place of receiving that right now. You recently cut something off. We're going to use my mini Rider-Waite, my regular size Rider-Waite to clarify it. You're showing up with the Ace of Cups in reverse. So that says that you had to make statements and decisions based off of like, look, this is what works for me and that doesn't work for me. You had to stand up for yourself and make it clear what your stance was. Why did you have to take such a strong stance? They didn't listen to you when you talked nicely. They didn't believe you when you spoke truth. When you spoke your truth to them and you gave them your truth and you're like, look, this is where I'm at. This is how I feel. And this is what I need. For whatever reason, like it wasn't given the weight that it should have been. All right. Let me see. I'm going to do this. Maybe you can see the cards. Here we go. So let's see. Hold on. Let me fake it for you. Try this. All right. Much better. All righty. So let's see what's going on with this situation. Give me 4 cards for my viewer. And then 4 cards for the other party, please. There's 1, 2. First one. Okay. And for my viewer in this situation, 1 more card. Thank you. It's like you were only seeing half the picture, and then all of a sudden the picture got really freaking clear to you. All of a sudden, whatever you thought you didn't know, whatever was hidden from your view, whatever you were confused about, suddenly got really super clear. Let's see 4 cards for the person that they are dealing with, please, and thank you. 3 more cards for my viewer, for the person that they're dealing with. Okay, we need 1 more card now. Okay, thank you. That came out quickly. And the last card came out real quick. So the last of the last, whatever that means, the last came out real quick. What does that mean? Well, the bottom of the clarifiers deck is the truth. There's the clarity. There's the truth. Now we all know what time it is. And hey, if we're not on the same page, we're not on the same page. That's okay. Now at least everybody knows what page we're on. The page number became crystal clear. Ooh. All right. So you physically, you attacked, you charged. You were like, okay, this is what time it is. Knight of Swords. Your Knight of Swords, the situation. You may have talked roughly, gruffly, loudly. You might not have used the kindest words, but you had to address this shit. And that's how I'm feeling it. It feels like whatever was going on with that truth that came out and the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's like Ace of Swords in reverse is feeling like it would be self-sabotage. It's like a clarity of there's self-sabotage here, there is sabotage here, this is not love. This realization becoming real clear and apparent to you at this time. And so the Queen of Swords comes in and she cuts it out. And with this Knight of Swords, it's like you, with the Queen of Swords coming out as the current situation, I feel like this is what you did. Like you went head on towards this situation, and you weren't going to pretend that it wasn't what it was. Ain't no sugarcoating this. It is just, this is what I think. This is how I feel. Love it or leave it. It is what it is. And that's all I have to say to you right now, type of a feeling. Okay, so let's see. Emotionally, your emotions were apparent. I mean, it was plain as day to see. You were very disappointed. This is a big disappointment for you. But see, emotionally, it's like you can't help but remember the past, because it's like whatever it was, it's like you thought it was a fresh start, but it wasn't such a fresh start. The fresh start you were looking for, it's like, no, it's not there. And in your head, you're like, my intuition showed me with this Queen of Cups. In your head, you're thinking to yourself, my intuition showed me what this was going to be. My intuition had spoken to me. I can see where this is going, is what I hear. I can see where this is going. I can see this. It reminds me of this song, Fool for You from Snow Allegra. If you've been with the channel for a while, you know I've sang that song many times in the channel. It comes through in bits and pieces at times, but hey, whenever it comes up for a reason. And it's like, I know myself, but I pretend. I leave and I come back again. I'm a fool for you. But it's like, look, I know. It's like, I know just how the story ends. I know just how the story ends. Oh, but it's like, so in that song, as it's coming out on your head, you're like, look, I know that it's going to end in pain one way or another. Either somebody's going to pass or there's going to be a breakup. Like that's the way romance ends, right? But it doesn't devalue the experience, although you knew how it was going to end up. And so mentally, you're thinking about, I feel like for you, you're thinking a lot about the other person's emotional state. And it's like you're using your psychic abilities and powers to send out positive vibes and all that stuff. Hello, Janine. Hello, Jennifer. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get your questions in, it's $5 US or more donation, and I will answer your question one by one. Okay. Spiritually, the Lovers, in your spirit body, you have the Lovers card. This is about a commitment. This is about a divine connection. So it's like, you're connected to this person spiritually. You know that they were brought to your life for a reason. But at this point in time, you had to cut that off. Maybe it became too much, Maybe it became too much. The other person, they just want to come back. They just want to come. Baby, come back. It's like, don't you know I need you? Without you, I have nothing. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you. Okay, Whitney coming through. In their emotional body, they have the Two of Swords in reverse. Oh, this is, well, I made the choice I made. And so they're really thinking about the choice that they made that brought you to the point where you felt like you had to attack. You had to go on defense. You had to really get out there and just drop the big guns, drop it off, whatever that means for you. In their headspace, they have the Star in reverse. They're feeling very hopeless. They're feeling like it's a permanent loss. They feel like it's an opportunity. They lost God. They feel like they lost God's favor for some of them, because they feel like they disregarded a blessing. Their spirit says Queen of Wands. Now, it's like all their heart, all their energy is just all in love, all passionate. Now you're so passionate. They're so passionate and fiery, and they want to take action, but they're afraid and they don't know what action to take. Hold on, let me get you right. They're afraid. They don't know what action to take. It can't be over. Very much energy of can't be over, but I love you. And somebody says, yeah, love is not all. This love is not all it's cracked up to be, is what I'm hearing. This love is not all it's cracked up to be. That's what I'm hearing. But they're very passionate. They want this. They're fiery. They're determined. They're like, I'm going to do whatever I have to do. I'll do whatever I have to do. That's weird because that's what their spirit says, right? I also hear that this whole situation and the hopelessness that they feel is to create this energy of stimulation for them. So let's go ahead and look at this connection and see what's going to happen with this connection. If this is yours, if it's my viewer's connection, what's going to happen in this connection for them? What can my viewer expect in this connection? Thank you. What can my viewer expect? Okay, we have the Page of Swords. So you get a text message, you get a voicemail or a phone call, or maybe they'll hit up your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter post there, or maybe okay, that's it, leave out the maybes. They're going to try all these different things, and Knight of Wands, but nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Three of Pentacles. You're not choosing to build off of this energy. It's over. Death card is at the bottom. Dead and gone. It's dead and gone. And that's how you feel about it. It's dead and gone. It's over. Can't do this. Finished. Refuse. There's a refusal to participate in this any longer. Okay. So let's see what else we have coming out. Let's get another experience going. Yay. I love reading tarot. All right. So, show me my viewer in this new experience. It's a different experience. Show me my viewer. I feel like those cards did not make sense, so I had to cut them into the deck. Show me my viewer in this experience. There's another experience that wants to be discussed. Somebody needs to hear this. So show me my viewer in this experience. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being tuned in, tucked and turns on. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for your subscriptions. And thank you for your donations. Okay. Show me my viewer. What's going on with my viewer? Show me my viewer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Show me my viewer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you can ask your personal question. It's $5 per question to get a live tarot answer while I'm live. So if the little red rectangle says live, you can do it. Okay. Oh, my viewer. You are the Two of Cups. Oh, you see the mirroring. You see the love. You're in love. You either in love, you found love. The love is here. You are a being of love. My viewer, you are love. The bottom of the deck is the moon in reverse. Somebody let go of a Pisces. Somebody is just closing out old cycles. Ooh, because you're closing out old cycles, new love is coming through. Anyway, so some of you just let go of like past trauma. Some of you let go of an old lover. Some of you let go of the feelings and resentments and insecurities and whatever it was regarding a previous lover. And so now you're opening up that energy. So in regards to this Two of Cups, it looks like you've got somebody coming in, or either you want to share your cup of love with somebody. Look, so let's pull some more cards. I'm actually going to give it another shuffle, and there are reversals in all of these decks, just so you know. And then I'm being told to spread them and pick them. So 4 cards for my viewer, please. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 4 cards for the person that they're dealing with. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now let's see what's at the bottom of the clarifier deck. Or, yeah, it's a situational deck. Sorry. Clarifier deck will be next. The bottom of the deck is the 4 of Swords. This situation is because you've been waiting for it. You've been praying for it. You've done, like I said, you've done a lot of healing. So a lot of you who are resonant with this experience, it's like you've already healed certain aspects of pain from your past. You've really like been real and raw with yourself about what hurt you, because prior to the 4 of Swords is the 3 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords, that's that heartbreak and the disappointment, it's the cheating, it's the betrayal, it's the, oh my God, all of that, right? And so in the 4 of Swords, there's that healing that goes on as you process everything you went through, and you rest from it. You get a chance to just, this is when you say, you know, I just need a break. And so you take that break, and while you're taking that break, you begin to have this epiphanies and these revelations of what you've been through and how it's attracted to you. And during that time, you could be praying, you could be doing like self-healing work. Somebody got Reiki, somebody started doing a lot of journaling and for self-reflection in this. Let's go ahead and look at your cards. So you got 4 cards. First card is your physical situation, and that's the 5 of Wands in reverse. You say, I will not fight anymore. I give up. I will not be a competitor. I am the one. And if I'm not the one, I'm not willing to be one of many. That's what somebody is saying here. I'm not willing to be one of your options. Emotional body, Queen of Swords. In your emotional body, you have a Swords card, which is a headspace card. So it's like you like, I've got to think, I got to come from logic in this. I can't go full on emotional because what I'm seeing, I can't ignore. It's like you're observing something that you cannot ignore, and you know that ignorance may be bliss, but eventually you're going to have to deal with whatever it is you think you're ignoring. And because you have this type of awareness, so now you're making a decision to say, I've got to act from what I know, not just from how I feel. So you're taking, and in place of your emotional body, you're using your logic. You're allowing common sense to come into play. Some of you could be acting as like, you know how a paralegal does all the documents for the court system, right? So you could be not only, I hear somebody is a paralegal, but what I feel like you're doing is pouring through the evidence. That's what I'm hearing. You're pouring through the evidence, emotional evidence. Like, what have I been offered in this? What am I really gaining from this? What does the situation offer me? And it's like, this came out, and I think it came out in the Daily today, meeny, tickle person. And if you don't know what that means, go do the research. But meeny, tickle person, just like it says. But it's basically like, yeah, you're not making the cut. Headspace, you have the 4 of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're coming through in a place where you've made a decision to let go of an engagement, or I don't feel like you got married already, but you're in the headspace of saying, you know what, this isn't going to go to a marriage. I've changed my mind because I have looked at what you've offered to me. How have you taken care of my heart? Because I'm expecting somebody who takes care of my heart. I'm expecting a match, an emotional pair, a pair whose hearts match, who both have a cup of love to bring to the table. That's the relationship that you're, that's what you want. That's who you are. That's what you are about. You're not about external party. You definitely ain't about being part of the competition. You ain't about being part of somebody's harem. You're not trying to compete with somebody. If this person was just dating a lot of people, you found out about it and you shut it down. Is what I feel. Let's look at what your spirit's saying to you, Hangman. Hangman, yeah, you have to free yourself from the situation. Otherwise, you would have sacrificed something else. Because they're saying you have to sacrifice one thing to get another, but they're also showing me that if you would stay in this, you would have been creating a sacrifice for yourself, because while you're busy looking at this that you are quite aware is not serving you well, there is something else available to you in the now that will be blocked from coming in while you're holding on to what you know don't work for you. And so your spirit was like, gotta let this go. Your intuition told you. So now let's look at the person you're dealing with and their physical body, what they're bringing. Isolation, the hermit, they're by themselves. They're trying to figure out, where am I going to go now? What do I do now? Yeah, life has brought them to the place where they got to deal with themselves. They are on their own. Emotional body, the moon is in reverse. Oh, closing the past. Now, I'm seeing the moon from this other deck that I have sitting here called the Phantasmagoric Theater Tarot. In this deck, yeah, they're showing it to me. In this deck, this person is drunk, flat out drunk. So this person is excessively emotional right now. And they could be thinking, whether they're doing it or not, it's not saying, but they could at least be feeling like, oh my God, somewhere the alcohol comes into play. This person doesn't want to sleep. This person is up at night. They don't know how to listen to their intuition. They're like, they could even be saying to themselves, I should have listened to my intuition. I knew this was going to happen if I did that. Hello, Molly. How you doing? Glad you're with us. All right. And your heads in their headspace, the death card in reverse. They don't want it to end. They don't want this to be over. They don't like the ending. They don't want to be cut out. And their spirit is saying the Two of Cups in reverse. Oh my God, they got both of these in their spread. They're like, she doesn't love me. He doesn't love me. They don't want me anymore. This person you're dealing with is feeling an extreme loss of this connection, and they're really like asking themselves. It's like now with the Hermit card coming out in their physical body, they by themselves. They ain't got nobody to blame. They ain't got nobody to talk to but they self and spirit right now. And so I really feel like whatever has transpired in here was kind of for that purpose, because if they weren't listening to their intuition and their emotions was guiding them, saying, hey, this isn't a good idea, they didn't listen. And there's a price to pay when we don't listen to our intuition. There's always a cost. So let's see what we can expect unfolding. The Five of Pentacles is in reverse. I feel like you are going to be dealing with any codependent issues that you have surrounding this relationship. There's a letting go here. I feel you're releasing the toxicity of this. And I feel like you're making a pact with yourself to never go back into a situation that feels so heavy again. I feel like you're realizing like there's nothing I can do for you, so I'm gonna send you away with God. Now you're what else do we have unfolding for you with that? The Magician. Here's you busting a move. You're gonna make a move. You're gonna do something. You are gonna do something. It's like because of your decision that you're releasing yourself from this what I want to use the word toxic, but then I don't want to use the word toxic because maybe there's some issues there, but maybe you're having a hard time saying that. Maybe you don't want to label it that way. And I guess that's what I don't want. I don't want to label it that way. So let's see what else we have coming in for you. The Nine of Wands is in reverse. With the Nine of Wands in reverse, this is this is a roadblock. They're blocked. This person is blocked from your space. And the Nine of Swords reverse. This is up late at night, extreme worry and anxiety. I feel like you are going to move on powerfully from this situation. I feel like this person is having a hard time letting go, and they're going to continue to have a hard time letting go because now they're sitting with their thoughts and actions. That's what I see. They are sitting with their thoughts and actions. Okay. If you are dealing with this person, they're not going to easily let you go. They are going to continue to think about you. So I'm hearing for you, as you move away from this situation, you want to, hold on. That was just rude. You know what? That was just really rude. Sorry. And that's what you could be saying to yourself. That was really rude. Okay, so what just happened? That is part of the reading. Everything is part of the reading. Hey, Lee, I'm glad you're here, darling. So what just happened was I'm live right now on Facebook and YouTube. And on Facebook, somebody came into the chat and was asking one of the people in my reading to inbox them for a reading, and that's okay, fine, but that was just rude, and so you block it, right? And so that's part of this reading. Somebody is just been rude, so you block them and you let them sit with their own energy. So yeah, they can't do that anymore. How disrespectful, and that could be how you're feeling about this person and their behaviors. How disrespectful. So you say, okay, I want to let go of the attachments I have here, and I'm going to let it go. I will let it go. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is not working for me. This is not what I want. I thought it was real. I thought it was true. I thought that you were going to do your part too, but I can only do my part. I cannot do my part for you because that's your part to do, is what you say. Okay. And so it's like, if you don't understand your value, and you, there it is. You have realized that somewhere in entertaining this, it was a disrespect to your own value and your own worth. Okay. So give me just a second, Facebook. Hold on. I got to reply to this message real quick, and then we're going to go on to another story. Okay. I'm back. All right, guys. So, let's see. I feel like we have somebody who's fake trolling on my page, who wants to be distracting or disruptive, or maybe who thinks that they can shake me up. Maybe that, because I thought that the message that I was replying to had a certain person's name on it, but it did not. And yeah, that just, my intuition says somebody wants to play games. Isn't that awesome? You know what it means when somebody wants to play games? It's because your light is shining really bright, and it's causing somebody to have to squint their eyes. They can't look at you when your light shines too bright. That should be blind. I'm just saying. Okay. So let's go ahead and put these cards up, and then get another spread going, another experience. I am doing as many questions as you like, but it is $5 US or more per question. So put your donation in with your question, and then we will be going in order of the receipt of your donation. So what is the next experience that you want me to talk about? There's a viewer who's dealing with something, and they are looking for guidance, and they are finding this reading, and they are watching right now. And even if right now is at another time in linear time and space, it'll still be right now when they find it. All right, so let's see what is going on for my viewer. Show me my viewer. Let's go. Show me my viewer. Show me my viewer. Okay, viewer. Who is my viewer? There's a lot of stuff going on in the energies right now on Earth, and so it's got me really wanting to do a lot of reading because it's like people need answers. The bottom of the deck, the devil. Oh, good. I'm glad it's at the bottom of the deck because either you chose something that was a severe challenge, you chose something challenging, or you just went through something extremely challenging. This is my viewer. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn. Let's see what came out. The Seven of Cups. So maybe there's some confusion about where you're at, and maybe you didn't realize that you were choosing something that was extremely low vibration or even toxic or codependent or violent or addictive. There's could be an addiction here. The Seven of Cups, you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or it is simply you trying to figure out, what do I want? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I feel like as you had this breakthrough, the devil energy, now you're trying to figure out which way to go because you've opened up so much energy in your life by clearing this toxic, low vibrational, excuse me, codependent, or low vibrational energy from your life. And it's like for somebody, oh, I'm getting a very good feeling about this. I feel like you are totally opening up energy in your life to be able to, it's like there's some things coming in for you. I feel like it's each of these seven cups is something coming in for you because of the work you did in facing this devil. We did a general reading on here on YouTube talking about, you can run from the devil all you want. All that does is make the devil chase your ass, or you can run straight to the devil, cut through the devil, and get through the devil. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least then that devil will have to run from you. So let's see. 4 cards for my viewer in this experience. Okay, and I'm being told this time to just, when the first one comes out, pick. And there's the first one in confirmation. So your physical is the Page of Wands. Exactly what I just said. What am I going to do now? What do I want to do now? Where do I want to go? I'm ready for a new adventure. Now that I've gotten through that devil energy, I'm ready for something new and fun and exciting. Let's see what's going on in your emotional body. The 8 of Cups. Oh, you're emotionally detaching. You could actually be physically walking away from somebody in this energy. Emotional detachment. You're like, this I thought was what I wanted, but I've worked on it. I've built it up. I've done all that I can do in this energy. It's time for me to go to someplace else. And I just know that there's something better out there. The 8 of Cups is that there's something better out there for me. And I'm going to go find it because I know I'm not finding it here. If I stay here, one thing I know is I will not find something that is better for me because it's not here. This doesn't have the capacity to give me that something better that I wished for, that I desire, and that I deserve. So in your headspace, you have the King of Cups. Oh, I know how to love. I know how to give love. I got a great big bucket of love. I want to give it to you, baby. Give it to me, baby. And that's how you say it. So that was Brenton Woods coming through and Rick James coming through. So it's like, look, you got all this love. You want a mature love. You want a mature lover. And even in this situation, because the devil is at the bottom, he is our emotional master. The King of Cups is like, I became the master of emotion in dealing with that devil. I have emotional mastery now. This is like me. Like, okay, I feel like I've made so much progress in emotional mastery because before, when I would become very emotional on my videos, you would not hear my voice so well because I didn't have one, because I would lose my shit and I would lose my voice and I would scream until I had no voice left. But I know that I'm doing better now because I can still sing, baby. My voice is here and it sounds like me. It don't sound like Louis. Yeah, Satchmo. I don't sound like Satchmo. If I sound like Satchmo, you know I didn't raise my voice a lot for too long. I was doing too much. So, in your headspace, you say, facing this devil in this situation allowed me to gain emotional mastery that I never had before, but I wanted it. And I got this great big bucket of love. And you're going to see it because I'm going to show it to you. Okay. And what is your spirit calling you towards? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yes. Stop working on this. Whatever it was, you complete it. It's like karma complete, lesson complete. You did what you were supposed to do. There. You're done. You don't have to continue to hold on to it. Okay. Oh, how sweet. I got the spammers back. The spammers is targeting me. Don't I feel so special? Go make another profile. I'll block that one too. Okay. Yes, I will. Block, block, block. Okay. So let's see the other person's physical body, Hierophant in reverse. Oh, so they're not listening to their spiritual authority, and now the universe steps in and says, "Oh, you don't want to obey law." Well, the law says now it's time to pay the piper. Hierophant in reverse. If you're a Taurus, they may think that you're in the wrong. They may think that you don't know what you're doing. If you're a Taurus, they may think that you're just mad right now. But the Hierophant in reverse is, hey, there are karmic laws, and you, my dear, you have cleared karma, which means now the spiritual law puts it back in their place. Somebody once told me recently, yeah, when I sent them packing, I sent them back with all their demons. Yeah, that. And your heart space. What do we have in your heart space? Heart space. We have King of Pentacles in reverse. This is for the person you're dealing with. So again, they're feeling a loss. They're feeling like they don't like what they have. They don't have enough. And somebody says, I have all this money and I don't know what to do with it now. Somebody's saying, I have all this money and there's nothing to do with it. I don't know what to do with all this money. I have all this money. I always wanted all the money. Now I have all this money and now what I want, I don't have. Now I realize the value of that, what I had. Somebody lost something. They feel like they lost something of great value. You very likely are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We had Capricorn down at the bottom. They've got the Hierophant in reverse in their physical. They've got the King of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, again in their heart space. Let's see what's in their head space. Ooh, the lovers, a decision in love, an important decision in love. They're thinking, but God brought us together. The universe brought us together. There's a reason for us. This person could literally be praying for a reconciliation. There's somebody here who's praying for a reconciliation. Somebody is realizing the value of the connection. Let's see what their spirit is calling them towards. The Three of Swords. The truth hurts like a bitch, but then it sets you free. And their spirit is saying, it's time to face the truth. The truth is not going to go anywhere until you deal with the truth. You're in pain. It's time to learn to deal with the pain. Oh, that's what Spirit's saying. The bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is an offer being withdrawn is what I'm hearing. There's an offer being withdrawn. So let's see what is going to come out for you, my viewer, and then we'll look at what's going to come out for them, what's down the road. What's down the road? What are the predictions? What is unfolding? Okay, in these energies for you and for them. Okay, one more shuffle on the table. And let's see, for my viewer, what is the outcome? What is unfolding? What are they about to embrace? What is being brought to them? Where are the blessings for these lessons? Okay, here. Got a whole stack. We're going to pull off the top. For you, first thing, Seven of Cups in harmony. Yay, yes. So you open up options. There are opportunities available for you. You get to pick and choose. What do you want? You cleared the karma. You don't have to do nothing. What you have to do is figure out, what does your heart want, and that's what you're really thinking about with the King of Cups in your mental body. I feel like you're really thinking about, well, what does my heart want? What does my ideal situation look like? Not a deal. What does my ideal situation look like? If I could design it, what would it feel like? What would my ideal situation feel like? Somebody's doing a lot of law of attraction, visualization type of energetic work here. What else do we have for my viewer? The world, a successful completion. I feel like this is recognition for you. I feel like this is coming out. This is a gateway, a portal into a new world. Your world is changing. You've just made some decisions that are opening up energy for you, and your world is changing. But I feel like this is like going, okay, first. So first, this is like first, you have to choose which buffet you're going to go to. Then you got to go to the buffet. That's what these two cards are showing. Then you got to go to the buffet and pick off of the buffet the things that you like, or the things that you think you might like. And then once you try them, you don't sit there and force yourself to eat it. You leave it on the plate and you go get another plate. So this is somebody saying, okay, I'm ready for a new plate. Ooh, I'm going to go back to the buffet and get a clean plate. Ooh, starting over. New successful completions. You successfully accomplish a soul growth level. You learned something you needed to learn. You closed out the karma in a situation. You closed your karma. Your karma in that situation is done. So where you had a repetitive cycle in a situation, you're not going to have that any longer. Okay. For my viewer as well, the Five of Pentacles. Okay, you're just going to leave this person out in the cold. You're completely done. The bottom of the deck for my viewer is a Two of Cups. There's love there. This is unconditional love. Oh my God. The Seven of Cups is my unconditional love card. You have unconditional love. You say, you could be so far away from me around the world, and I will still love you. But you will not be in my physical space anymore. That's what the Five of Pentacles closes this up to say. So you've made a decision. There's somebody you love deeply. But your level of emotional mastery and having closed out this karmic repetitive cycle says, I love you, baby. I will always love you. And I will always love you. But I don't want to see you ever again. You can't come here no more. Love don't live here no more. Love, you don't live here no more. You got to figure out what you're going to do. But I don't know where to go. But I don't know what to do without you. But I love you because I love you. No, because I love you. Love would have brought your ass home last night. Love would have made you tell the truth. Love would have made you act right. Okay? Let's see what's unfolded for this person. You want to know, should I even do this? Do you even want to know? Oh, yes, you do. King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, masculine energy. They've got some decisions to make. They've got some thinking to do. They got some things to pay attention to. Next card for them, the Emperor in reverse. Oh, they may have some run-ins with the authority. They may act out of anger. They may act impulsively without thinking. This person could be very harsh. This person could have some harsh words for somebody. This person could be going cold, shutting down. Somebody is very angry. And they're not taking the growth. They're not taking the growth. They're stuck in their head. So they could be replaying. This person is replaying the situation in their head, all up in their head, and not taking the growth, not taking the lessons. And that's why the universe says, okay, fine. We brought you to this, but you didn't want to accept it. You didn't want to do your part. So you end up with the Three of Swords. That's that heartbreak. If you don't appreciate your blessings, eventually the universe will remove them from you. God don't like ugly. Let's see what else. the Six of Cups. This person's going to continue to want to come back. This person doesn't want to grow. This person wants to come back. And in the same position on your spread, you had the Five of Pentacles. So it's like, let them deal with their own codependent issues. This person could be highly codependent. This person could have some things that they don't want to look at. They're neglecting to look at themselves. The bottom of the deck, oh, the Lover's Card. And that's confirmation because it was in their headspace on that side. Is there again, they knew that this was a divine partnership. They knew that there was something deeper in this connection. They knew that it was a spiritual connection. They were aware of this, okay? And they had some choices to make, Lucy. Somebody could have totally been having a third-party situation. And not every third-party situation involves another lover. Sometimes third-party situations could be somebody who's choosing their friends over you. Oh my God. And this reminds me of the guy at the biker club again. I got to tell the story. Like, I went on a date with a guy from a biker club. He was the president of the club. And he's like, we went to dinner at Applebee's. Nothing fancy, nothing big, just Applebee's, right? And after dinner, he says, I did something for you that I'll never do for anybody. And my spirit said, and he'll never do it again. Ask what it was. So I was like, oh, you did? I'm interested to know what that is. He's like, I turned off both of my phones. And Spirit was like, yeah. How do you like the idea of coming second to a whole bikers club and all of their bikes? And I was like, yeah, bye, baby. Adios. Okay. There was a choice to be made. Third parties can come in any form. It could come in family members who are meddlesome. It could come in friends. It could come in somebody letting their job or their career come in between you. It could come in somebody letting their pains that they don't want to deal with come in between your relationship. But this person's got some healing to do. And it says that you've already done the healing. So you're clear of this. You can let it go. All right. So I'm going to do another experience. Janine, what's going on? Everybody wants you to pay them for their readings. They want you to inbox them for a reading. What's going on, Janine? You just attracted them over here? No, I don't think it has anything to do with you, honey. When you shine your lights, I mean, it definitely is. Let me rephrase myself. Obviously, it's got something to do with you, but it's got something to do with me too. Because when we shine our lights so bright, they have to squint their eyes, and it hurts late at night. Oh, yeah, we're up reading tarot overnight. We weren't sleeping, and tarot. That's all I was thinking. Go read tarot. I wanted to read tarot, so here we are. Tarot. We are on. We are live. And during this last spread is your last chance to get your own reading for $5. Send your question in. If you don't have a question, you can ask for whatever wants to come out. That's fine. But expect something general because that's a general question. And that's fine if you don't. I don't care. I wanted to read tarot. So I'm doing what I want to do. But I'm here to be of service to you, right? That's fine. Either way. Thank you for all your donations. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up or hearting it on Facebook. I haven't been live on Facebook in forever, guys. But I'm live right now on Facebook too. We're going to get another spread in. And obviously I was given direction to give some shuffles to these cards before we go with this next spread. Okay. All right. Janine says, LOL, I'm good. Hold on. I need to remember to bring my phone stand. Yeah, I'm doing good, Janine. Thank you for asking. I'm doing really great, actually. Really proud of myself because, I feel like through everything, through all these energies in our world, like I'm an energetic superstar. I'm a spiritual ninja. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how to block. I know how to punch. I know how to kick. I know how to bop and weave. And I'm not talking like literal physical violence. I'm talking about spiritually. You got to know your moves. You got to know how to bust a move. Now, everybody who's live watching right now, angel number 333 for all of you. Go look up angel number 333. I recommend the online blog from Joanne Sacred Scribes for all angel numbers. That's my go-to just a lot of resonance in it. I was just guided. So everybody who's live watching now, there's another freebie. Angel number 333 is staring at me right now. Okay. So let's see who is coming up for this final message that I'm going to give at this time tonight. All right. Show me my viewer. Show me my viewer. Show me my viewer. Show me my viewer. You are 10 of Cups in reverse. Ooh. I hear a family feels threatened. Either you feel like your family is threatened, or you feel like your family is threatened for someone. Somebody else is like looking at the loss of their happy family over. There is an unhappy partnership here, an unharmonic connection. Somebody using this connection just ain't working. Is not working. And I'm getting from the movie Break-In 2, Electric Boogaloo. You go in the warehouse, and it's like, I'm really aging myself, but I don't care. I'm 42 years young. But he's like, it's working. It's working. And then they start rapping and dancing and stuff. But this is saying, it's not working. It's not working. The bottom of the deck is the Hermit. Yeah, see, you've been asking yourself. What am I going to do about this situation? It just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. It's not working. It's just not working. And this connection, there it is clearly. This connection is not on the same page. This connection is not on the same page. The ending of a family, the loss of a family. Somebody is looking at the loss of a family and asking themselves, why did this have to happen? Why? I hear that. Why? Okay, so let's go ahead and pull 4 cards for you. 4 cards for the person that you're dealing with. Thank you. All right. Starting with this one, physical. Physical body, the 7 of Swords. Oh, you caught somebody in the act. You saw something, but you didn't say what you had seen. See, because I had seen something, I peeped game, but I didn't tell you what I had seen. Oh, let's see what's in your heart body. The moon. The moon was in the other spread we had too. The moon is here to say, like, this is a shutdown. It's like emotionally, I just can't see it anymore. Confusion, emotional confusion. This, whatever you saw something and you didn't tell, but it gave you a sense of emotional confusion, and you had to stop and ask yourself. And it's like, the moon is a no. Also, the moon is saying to me, no, period. N-O period is a complete sentence. No. So somebody is saying no emotionally. Somebody's like, I will not give any more emotion to this situation because no, I saw something. I saw that. You thought you was being sneaky doing this in bright daylight, but I saw this. Whatever you saw, whatever you observed, you held it to yourself. You didn't tell. You only, this is you having information, but you're only letting out certain bits of information. You're like, somebody said, I have all the evidence I need. Somebody found some evidence, some receipts. Somebody found some documents. Somebody found something, and it's all the evidence that you need. All the evidence you asked for. Maybe you asked your intuition to show you about this love that you have going on, what you really need to know. And so now you have all the evidence that you need. In your headspace, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. It's not my monkeys, not my circus. Not my monkeys, not my circus. It's just not. Yeah. 5 of Pentacles. Extreme. You're thinking about, this is an extremely toxic behavior. Extremely toxic situation. Extremely low vibrational. It's giving me the word extreme. Extremely left out in the cold. And you say, no more. I'm not going to leave myself out in the cold anymore. because you've seen something. You saw the evidence. You saw the evidence of it. What's your spirit calling you to? The Four of Wands in reverse. This is rejecting an offer. This is, there is no party. This is there is no coming home. There is no fresh start. There is no marriage. There's no celebration. Wow. I feel like you could be very emotional about something that you could not see. Like something that you can't see clearly is making you very emotional. And you're trying to keep quiet. You don't want to tell everything you know. You don't want to tell everything you know. Somebody is really like beside themselves because you don't want to break this unhappy union, this on the different pages union. I mean, I feel like, yeah, at this point, the way it's coming through, it's like, this ain't even different pages. This is whole nother books. Like, we ain't even in the same book. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see the person that you're dealing with, okay? The Nine of Cups, upright. They got their wish. They got exactly what they wanted. They got exactly what they wanted. They wished for this somehow. They got exactly what they wanted. Interesting. They have to sit with their 9 cups of emotion as well. So let's see what is going on in their emotional body. The Knight of Pentacles. They want to give you a gift. They want to make you an offer. I feel like somebody here, you have somebody watching you that you don't know about. I'm getting a whole nother message. You have somebody watching you that you don't even know about. You have no idea that this person has an intense connection to you and they want to come in and they want to bring their heart to you. Let's see what's going on in their headspace. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know if it's a good enough offer. I don't know if this offer is good enough. Is it enough? Is it big enough? Is it a big enough offer? Is it enough? Spiritual, what's their spirit telling them? Queen of Cups. I feel like this person feels psychically connected to you. This person feels psychically connected to you, and it's like they feel that it's just, you're what they want. They love you. They want love from you. But they're like, I'm going to sit here because you're what I want. And I just see you completely like, either you don't know about this, or this person to you is not an option. Those are the two stories that are coming through. The not an option, that was the first story. And this person is not giving up. They still want you. They still ain't changed their mind. Their emotions ain't changed. They just, there's an important fact that they're missing to think about. And they know that it's a loss. Somebody in the first story, like where there's a disharmonized relationship that's not on the same page, they know that this is the loss of a golden opportunity. What's below the deck? King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Somebody could have gotten bad news from a lawyer that's going to cost them a lot of money, or a judge. And you don't know nothing about it. That's another side story for somebody. Somebody got bad news from a lawyer or judge, and you don't know nothing about it. And they don't want you to know anything about it because they don't want to upset you. Somebody doesn't want to upset you. Hey, Tosh Point oh in the house. All right, let's see what is the blessings coming your way. You've worked through this energy. Here you are. What can you expect? So for you, what you can expect, and this is the Page of Swords, I told you this person won't give up. They won't go give up. They won't go stop. They're going to text you. They're going to inbox you. They might email you. This would be like somebody stalking you. Maybe they're not physically stalking you, but they're like, where did they check in at? Did they go over there to that one spot that we be going to? And they looking to see, where she been at. Is she post? Did he post? And are they in such a person's picture? They could be looking at other people's pictures. If you have mutual friends, to see if you've been spending time with them. But this is that random ass phone call or text message. And I'm hearing somebody's going to get that drunk call, or that drunk text. And you're going to know it's a drunk text because this person is sitting with 9 cups. So somebody here is getting drunk and you will get a drunk text. But I don't feel like you're going to engage with it. I feel like you're like, okay, that's where you're at. I get it. I'm just going to continue about my night, my day, whatever it is, probably day, because that's day. I see the winds of change blowing in this. Your thinking is, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a transition period here. I know I'm the shit. I know I'm all this. I know I'm all that. And so, of course, they're going to have a hard time letting go of me. Of course they are. What else you got coming in? The Queen of Cups. Oh, and their spirit is calling them to the Queen of Cups. This is an apology. I heard it very loud. This is a confessional, or this is an apology, or it's a confessional that's accompanied with an apology. They're going to tell you how they feel. Whatever they've been holding back, whatever they haven't wanted to come out with, they're going to tell you something about it. They're going to tell you, but I love you, but I miss you. But what I'm going to do, I want to kiss you. Okay. Let's see. What else we got for you? Can we get some for you? King of Pentacles in reverse. Oh boy, I feel like you could be getting a little bit emotional and feeling the dissonance of this person as well. Like, I also see in this, interesting. I feel that you're going to be very active in separating any telepathic connection you have to this person, any emotional connections you have to this person. I feel like you could sever that tie. I do. I really feel that. I feel like you're like, this person's trying to, there it is. See, this person's trying to contact you spiritually. They're trying to speak to your spirit. They want to talk to your soul. And I feel like with you, you're detaching that. The King of Pentacles in reverse is saying to me right now that you're detaching that connection. Whatever it is you're doing, you're like, it won't work anymore. Telephone game is off, baby. The telephone game is off. Man, I was married for almost 10 years. Do you know that me and this man used to constantly be like, I don't know how this works, but I would pick up my phone and he would call me and my phone would ring right when I was getting ready to call him and stuff like that. It was weird. And we had a house phone at the time. It was so long ago, right? And so I would go to pick up the phone to call him and he'd be on the phone already. You know what I'm saying? And then even after we got divorced, we live in Las Vegas. Well, I live in Las Vegas now. Anyway, and he would be driving around town. And why in this big ass city, we got to cross the same paths? I'm like, really? So it's like that type of stuff, you're cutting that off. You're cutting that connection. What's in below? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, you had to change this Wheel of Fortune. You knew it was going to be a huge change in your life. You had to close that karmic cycle. You're like, no longer do I want to go around this cycle with you. I'm not doing another round of this cycle. This is why you have the King of Swords at the bottom. The King of Swords is like, this is it. Final decision. Done. In this case, because you, like I said, you saw something. You saw something, but you didn't tell all. Maybe instead of talking, you just stayed quiet and you let them talk, and they didn't talk themselves right into the truth. And now you done busted their ass about something that they lied to you about in the past, and that shit got you hot. I'm just saying. Oh God, what about this person? What do we need to know about this person moving forward? Okay. 10 of Wands, you've dropped the burden, okay? You dropped the burden. The 3 of Swords is saying now they're going to have to sit with their truth. They're going to have to sit with their pain. It's not your problem. It's not your responsibility. You did everything in your power. And they have to deal with the repercussions of their decisions. You can do whatever you want. That's how it works on Earth. You can do anything you want, but you're going to pay all the consequences for everything you choose to do. So make sure it's good because it's eventually going to come back to you. Yeah. Ooh, shit. I told you. Ooh, and that's why, because what's done in the dark comes out in the wash, baby. For somebody, you found something in the wash and they realize it. They're going to realize, oh shit, it was in the laundry. Oh gosh, it was in the laundry. And they just did laundry. Somebody's going to realize that. Somebody else is like I said, they're going to figure out that you caught them in the act. They're going to figure out that you saw what you had seen that you didn't talk about. Because you coming out with this upright and they coming out with it in reverse. And dropping that burden off it's like they need to drop that burden off. But are they willing to do it? You know what I'm saying? The truth. And I did say a confessional and an apology earlier. So somebody is definitely going to get that. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Hangman. Ooh, they starting to see things in a different light. That you did. Oh, I hear you did. Whatever you did, they was like, I never saw this coming from you. I never thought you could do that to me. I really never thought that you would ever do something like that to me. You know what? Go sit with yourself for a minute. It's how I feel. That's how I feel. Like you talking to them. Like you need to go sit with yourself for a minute, because I ain't do nothing to you. You did it to yourself. You hear me? You did it to yourself. That's what you're telling them. You did it to yourself. Can you hear me now? Because when I was talking real sweet, real nice, you didn't hear me then. Do you hear me now, partner? Because see, I said it nice and slow and clear. That's what you're saying. I said it nice and slow and clear. Did you hear? Boy, oh boy, why they make you get cutthroat? Why they make you get cutthroat? Why they make you bring out the big guns? Why they make you bring out the big truths? Why they show you something that they knew they shouldn't have showed? Ooh-wee. Because it was all a divine orchestration. You have been asking, like I said, somebody asked the angels, the ancestors, the guides, they asked God that was like, please show me what I need to see. Yo, I'm going to do another spread. I'm not done. I don't feel like I'm wound down for sure. I don't feel like going to bed. I'm going to do another spread. But guess what? We're going to have a smoky smoke together too. So let's let it do what it do. All right. If you want your own question answered, send your $5 donation, $5 US or more, and I will get your question up during this live. If you just want to kick back and watch it, that's cool too. Hey, I do what I do because I love what I do. All right. Now one of these. Yo, these readings though, okay? These readings though. Let's see what we got coming out for you in the new spread. We're going to do a whole new spread, a whole new experience. Invite your friends to watch, share this video, whatever. We still live. All right, let's see. Listeners, universe, guys, angels, mommy, daddy, who I need to talk for? Show me my viewers. Show me my viewers. Somebody watching this is going to be your reading. Yeah, that's how it works. A lot of the people I read for, I don't never meet them. I'm just here in the comments, so they'll be sending me emails. Let me know, okay? And if you're watching on Facebook, make sure you go subscribe on YouTube. Look up the website on YouTube. You'll find it. You'll find me. Subscribe, because I do live all the time. All right, and you never know what I'm going to be doing, do you? You know I'm going to go live again. That's what you do know. Yes. Okay, here we go. Whew, show me my viewer, Source. Show me my viewer. Who is this reading for? Show me my viewers. Show me where they at. Show me what's going on. There it is. All right. The Three of Pentacles. You possibly are a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but you are the Three of Pentacles. You working on building your pinnacles. You are a master at your skill, at your art. Like Tosh. Tosh is an amazing singer and KJ, and she is the bomb. And me, I'm the best nail tech you will ever see anytime on this planet. Understand me. And tarot readings on point. Just saying. The bottom of the deck, the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay. Why is the Nine of Cups in reverse here? I let my saber bow out. It's okay. Nine of Cups is in reverse here because you realize that you got your wish, and then you were like, okay, can you send somebody? Can you send a call tag to pick this shit up? Okay. For somebody, you got something you wish for, and you had to send it back. It was an emotional situation. It could have been a relationship. It could have been a friendship. It could have been a partnership. And you sent it back. You sent it back. Please don't worry about me and arsenic, because native made, and it says tobacco and water only. Okay, I'm just saying, like, don't worry about me. I'm good. They said all the shamans do it. All the medicine women do it. I'm like, okay. Somebody got a wish that they were made in business. You wanted something to work for you. Oh, okay. You wanted to be working. That's funny. Everybody got locked down. The Nine of Cups right now is coming through. Everybody got locked down, and you got turned up. I love it. Oh my God, I love this spread. Okay, they're showing me to do a completely different type of spread here, because this is more focused upon you. We're not going to look at another party. This is not a relationship spread. I feel like I'm picking up more on either life purpose or your passion. This is about you. For some of you, this will relate to you in regards to your spiritual evolution. For others of you, this is going to relate to you clearly about your pentacles, about your business, about your career. Whatever you are a master at, okay? Wherever you have your mastery, this is for you. I definitely feel a strong money vibe, though, with that Three of Pentacles. So somebody's dead set on building their pentacles. You done built your pentacles up. Lee, thank you. She said they are on point. Lee been getting readings with me. How many years now? How old is your baby? Lee in the UK, so grateful to have you in the chat today. And I'm grateful that I'm doing this this vibe. Yeah. All right. Let's see what's going on here. My viewer is showing up as a Three of Pentacles. Show me my viewer for this Celtic. Okay. You are somebody who you've recently taken a risk. You've taken a risk to do something daring and different, I hear. Okay, so I'm being told not to shuffle the deck, just to keep pulling off the top. So that's what we'll do. What's the challenge crossing you? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. What are you focused upon? So Lisa says before she was born, she's 3. Yeah, so that's almost 4 years that we've been talking then. So thank you, Lee, for being one of my favorite. Well, no, I don't have a favorite supporter. I wouldn't say favorite supporters, but you have definitely been one of my very active supporters. I can't say I have favorite supporters, honestly, because I love what I do. So like literally I'm my favorite supporter. And that's kind of like a message for you right here, business person, creative person, focused person. You got to go, baby. You got to be your biggest cheerleader. What are you focused upon? Are you looking at your successes? Your challenge is to remember that this creation ain't done yet, honey. It's going to be done in perfect time. The cake isn't ready till the cake is ready. If you get it out too soon, it's going to be gooey. Okay? So the cake is ready when the cake is ready. Stay focused on your goals. Focus on your successes. And now they're showing me a conversation I had with a lady. I was waiting outside of Saks Fifth Avenue to get my perfume. And this lady was in the car next to me waiting for them to open up too. And my soul wanted to talk to her so bad. So I told God, I said, look, I'm not finna interrupt this lady in her car who's ignoring me. If you want me to talk to her, you better have her speak first, and then I'll make a way. So it happened, of course. The lady lived in Kingman, and she had an awesome business. I think it was called Lusitania. She was making clear lucite furniture, but she said she was struggling because people didn't like it. as much as she did. It's not as popular as she thought it would be. And I said, don't worry. I said, the thing of it is, I love clear lucite furniture. And if I had the funds or when, oh no, I said, rewrite. So there's a message for you right there. You're working on something. There's no if, it's when. Okay, when. Cancel the if I and go with when I create it the way you want to see it created. Yes. Okay. So when I have enough money, I would like to be able to go to your shop and fill my whole shop with your furniture, because I think clear lucite furniture is so cool. I love it. I always have. And so then began the spontaneous and intuitive coaching session that I was inspired to deliver to her. And I told her, back in 2007, when I went and got licensed and started doing nails with crystals on them and 3D, and I started designing stiletto shapes and coffin shapes and slanted shapes and almond shapes and all these shapes besides square and round. And I started doing all these crazy designs besides a white French line with a silver glitter line above it, right? There was a lot of people that saw my stiletto shaped nails that I wore for 12 years. I wore stiletto nails, and now the whole world knows them. But when they first saw them, they're like, "Oh, those are demon nails. What you think is Halloween? What you trying to be, a witch?" That means they talk all types of shit because my vision wasn't theirs. And now look at the world. I got the whole world. I feel like Selena in the movie Selena. I got the whole J-Lo in the movie Selena. Yes. I got the whole world rocking my style. I just want the whole world rocking my clothes and dancing to my beat. Yes, please and thank you. And I hear message. So what you standing on? What you standing on? Ooh, you took your power and you made a choice and you said, this is what I'm going to do. You started a new project. Ooh, I love the message for me personally that's coming through. So thank you for being here for this reading, because you are a magical crew. And I'm loving the vibe. I love that the vibe of our readings have shifted. Thank you. Praise. Thank you. Praise. Because a minute ago, we were talking about all types of other stuff that we ain't talking about right now. Now we talking about this. Fresh start, new opportunity, powerful power moves, baby. We're talking about a power move. You're making a power move. Oh, I love it for you. Let's see what else you have. What are you releasing? The Four of Swords in reverse. Oh, so you're releasing, you're getting out of a period. This is a good release, okay? You're getting out of a period where you were resting. Thank you, Tosh. She said you was ahead of yourself. I was ahead of myself, and that lady was ahead of herself too. See, when you're in this high vibration, thank you. That's a great point that wants to channel through, and your comment was part of that. When you are in tune with the highest vibration, you are at the leading edge of thought, of feeling, of creation, of invention, of innovation. You're at the leading edge. You're going to come up with something hot and new. And if you don't do anything about it, someone else will eventually, because they could match that vibration too. So once you get the download, it's like, okay, who's going to make that move first? Who going to do it first? All paper trails lead back to me, baby. You know why? Because I took my power, and that's how you saying about yourself. I took my power. I did what I wanted to do. I started this new project too. And so now you're coming out of the period of resting on it, and you started taking action on it already. So what's unfolding in this? Ooh, the whole world gonna see it, baby. The whole world is about to see this. Ooh, and it's fixed. I hear it's fixed. These are fixed signs on the four corners. Virgo, Scorpio, no. Oh God, which one is this? I always forget. Oh, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. The fixed signs from each of the four elements. It's fixed in earth. It's fixed in all four elements, and the world itself offering the ether with the Ouroboros. This is a new cycle. One thing ends, so a new thing begins. The death of one thing and open up a new one. Praise. Love it. Let's see what God says about this for you. Oh boy, ain't no competition. The Five of Wands. Okay, so somebody is back and forth in their head thinking that like there's actually some competition that could stand up to you. Ain't no competition, boo. Don't worry about the competition. Don't even look at the competition. Like people like, did you see this style? And they'd be like for example, they were calling it baby boomer nails. I'm like, what the heck is baby boomer nail? I had to go online and research baby boomer nail. And I'm like, oh, they just blended the two. It's an ombre. Okay, I did that with acrylic, what, 10 years ago? And then all of a sudden now it's the big style. There's no competition for you. You did this. You didn't did this 5 times over. Somebody, God says, somebody has changed the world 5 times over. It could have been the smallest thing. Maybe you decided that you were tired of women hating on women, so you started offering authentic and genuine compliment to women so that they would begin to be kind to one another. And you've seen that go around the world and come right back to you because now you be in line and somebody give you some beautiful words too. Oh, isn't that so sweet? You've changed the world 5 times over. What's your best approach right now is the 9 of Swords in reverse. Give up all your worries. If a worry comes up, give it up to God. Give it up to Spirit. Give it to the universe. What is your vernacular? What type of words do you like to use? Is you a Bible goer or are you a universe stargazer? Or what's your language? Because it says give it up. Give it up to that higher power, that all that isness. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, baby. And I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. But it's very supportive. That's what I do know. It's very supportive. So don't you worry about a thing. And what I hear is God ain't gonna put his hands on it if you got it in your palm. You got to leave it in God's hands if you want God to mold it. God needed it in both hands to mold it. You know what I'm saying? Put the molding on it. So this opportunity is being molded specifically for you, and it brings world recognition, the whole world. So this whole world could literally be, because I'm seeing it as the world, all society. It's like, who don't know what Michael Jackson's name is? Exactly that, like that. For somebody, it's like that. For somebody else, this is within your own community. And I hear somebody is thinking about making some sort of political move in their community. It's going to go better than you think. And and I hear that your goals and your aims are aligned. Now, it's interesting because we all have our role to fulfill, and you're doing yours so well. So those of us who don't get involved in politics, me in particular, we want to thank you because we know that Source has somebody whose focus is that. And that's what this Queen of Pentacles in the center that was your challenge is saying. Remember that this is your focus. Whatever it is that you do, whether you do the spiritual, whether you do the musical, somebody's out there just creating art, somebody's out there creating politics. You know what I'm saying? We have our position. We work as a team. Every man in their position, fulfilling their position. I mean, if the stars don't shine, who can look at them? You know what I'm saying? If you weren't out there being the greatest you could be, there would a whole lot less greatness to see. Praise. You got to get out there. Get up off of your seat and dance till you feel better. Yeah, you gotta do it and feel good about it when you do it. I hear feel good about it when you do it. Don't do it in a worrisome state of mind. Do whatever it takes. You got to find your go-to happy song, your go-to happy thought, your go-to happy place. What is it? What do you need to raise your vibe before you go do that for your tribe? You feel me? That's what they're saying. Okay. What's going on? What's going on in your environment? Ooh, the Ace of Swords is in reverse. Somebody is getting a no, and that no that they're getting brings your opportunity to ripeness. Because remember, and this is what I'm seeing, all creation exists of many co-creative components. So nothing that you experience is isolated to you as an experience. Every experience you have involves all these other individuals, circumstances, places, etc. And so in that energy, it's like somebody else's no brings in your tidal wave of yes. So this is like somebody's getting a rejection for an opportunity that is going to be your opportunity. It's not for them. It's for you. They didn't properly align themselves with that opportunity in truth. In truth, somebody ain't honoring their truth. And because they have not done that, so then the opportunity isn't ripe for them. Okay. Now, this situation, what it's telling me is this situation is going to bring about a major ending in your life, something that you have prayed for to end many times, and it's going to end. So That means new beginning with infinite potential for you. The whatever this is that was ending, it could have been a worrisome state of mind. Maybe somebody's tired of being confined, and this is going to give you a chance to get out, you know. All right, let's see. Your innermost emotions about this situation is the star in reverse. Oh, you say, I've been shining my starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. You say, I've been the first star I had never known. And that energy is shown. You say, everywhere I go, I am the glitter. I am the sunshine. I'm that bright shining star everywhere I go. I'm recognized. I heard, I am recognized. I am recognized. And this is another message for you from Spirit, Source, God, the universe. And it says, you are recognized. I'm getting the energy of a standing ovation from all your angels for what you've been doing spiritually on earth. Because in order to get this opportunity to open up, you have to align the energy of it. And that was in doing the spiritual work, because we're not in the old energy anymore. In the old energy, you could have just paid somebody for some voodoo, cast a spell, and blah, blah, blah. There you are. A lot of people did junk like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you could have manipulated somebody and lied to somebody and become a star. No, you're a star in the new energy. And it's like, that it's your time to show. You know that you've been ready. You say, I ain't got to get ready. I been ready. You're being ready for this opportunity. On another note, somebody new is coming into your life. They're a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, because you said no to somebody. You told them to give it up. It's not happening, whatever this means for you. And they were a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Let's look at what is the outcome energy here for you. The moon in reverse. Yeah, this is breaking the old cycle. You already in the new energy. And they say, I can't tell you what's coming for you. But what it is, you already know intuitively. You've been shown intuitively. And if this is your reading, you've been making progressive steps in that direction. You've been doing the things that you've been taking the next logical step. The next logical. Okay, I did that one. Now, what's the next logical step? Somebody's been adding a few minutes a day to a project, and you're going to be finishing it off with the final piece momentarily, or you just finished it. And before you know it, this art, because I feel like it's art, a 3D structure of some sort, will be seen by the world. Whatever this is you've been creating. And the fact that I said a 3D structure, that could be anything. This could be anything in this planet Earth is a place of 3D. This is a 3D classroom. So this is like somebody here, really what you did was you figured out how to master manifestation on this planet. And I love it for you. All right. I want to know. Okay. They're showing me something. I have 10 cards here. Half of them are major arcana, which is in this download I'm getting for you. That is spirit, source, God, universe, energy meeting you halfway. Because the other half are minors. And we have one that is an earth sign that is a court card, right? The Queen of Pentacles. Now, she just gave me a different message. Somebody wants to know, when is showtime? When is showtime? When is showtime? In about 15 minutes. It's not a round card, but in about 15 minutes, it's going to be showtime. So you stay in preparation. You continue to do what you need to do, because it's about to be showtime. You trusted in this, you hoped in this, and some of you forgot about this. And when this thing comes up, you're going to be like, well, how did you even get a hold of me for this? Oh, we saw this thing that you did a long time ago, and that made us reach out to you. The bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. See, there's the consistency, the perseverance, the loyalty to your vision, the loyalty to what you're creating, the stick-with-itness, the 10 minutes a day, every day, right before I go brush my teeth, take my shower, and go to bed. This is I'm going to get on there and be consistent and do this every single day. I'm going to do this every month, every week, whatever it is. I'm going to show up, and I'm going to keep showing up, and I'm going to keep showing up, and I'm going to keep showing up. And if you keep showing up, guess what? Everything else going to show up too. But you got to keep showing up first for you. If you show up for you, then everything else can show up for you. So I definitely feel like that is our final spread right now. I want to pull. They're showing me the universe has your back. Really? Seriously? Oh my God. The deck that they're showing me is at the bottom of a tower of decks. Oh my goodness. Okay. But I am being told dig it out. So hold on a second. I got to get this card out of here. This box of cards. Hold on. This is going to go nice and smooth and easy, ain't it? Yeah? A lot nice and smooth and easy. Ooh, and I just got another message off of this whole what I'm doing right now. Hold on. Look. Okay. And it caused the tower moment. That's okay. There's a message in all this. Okay. Message is this. Okay. It was hard. You had to dig deep to bring this opportunity your way. You had to dig deep. You had to rearrange some things. You had to lift some things up, look under some rocks. And I feel like this was in your own heart, in your own mind, in your own life experience. Some of y'all had to dig deep into your childhood. You had to dig to the time when you were 3. For some of you had to dig to the time when you were 6 or 9. You had to dig back real deep to get to this place where these opportunities are opening up for you. And there was some tower moments in it. Some things fell down. Some things fell off. You had to let go of some things. You had some surprises along the way. But at the end of the day, you were able to pick yourself up, put yourself in place. And it was on with the show. You showed that consistency of the Knight of Pentacles. And that, because you kept picking yourself up and moving forward in the same direction. It didn't matter how many distractions. It didn't matter how many times you sat down and just said, I'm not walking today, spiritually. It didn't matter. So maybe you did it every single day, except for probably like 4 or 5 days a year. Who cares? Everybody deserves a day off. Take a day off. I hear take a mental health day if you need one. Yeah. Take a mental health day if you need one. Take a spiritual health day if you need one. Take a physical health day if you need one. Take a health day if you need one. Like, take a health day. You know what I'm saying? It's okay if you took a health day. You were still consistent. You still always showed up. So maybe sometimes, the situation might have got the best of you and got into your mind. And maybe you didn't show up the way you wanted to a day or two, but you showed up anyway. Okay. Let's see what the universe has your back wants to say as our closing message today. So I'm hearing, okay, I hear pick card 1, 2, or 3 for a special message specifically for you. They're saying only pick one number, decide it now. And they're giving me the sound of the metronome, and I also hear the clock on Jeopardy counting down. Those sounds, you hear them now too, don't you? But you got to be a certain age to hear this. I'm just saying. Anyways, or a certain knowledge, a certain experience, a certain awareness, a certain exposure. Okay, so show me card number 1, please. This is card number 1. Show me card number 2, please. This is card number 2. And show me card number 3, please. And why does it have to be just one message? Because we want it to be very specific to your energy. So the bottom of the deck for everybody is the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. And didn't I say some of y'all wish for this or said about this, but you forgot about this? Didn't I say that? You still set an energy. You still set energy into motion. It's okay that you forgot about it. It's okay. Actually, it was really good because now you got the heck out of your energetic way and source. Now you left it in God's hands. It might have been on accident. You forgot to keep writing that affirmation. But by doing that, you left it in the hands of God, source, energy. You allowed the co-creative components to come in without resistance because you weren't even focused on it. but it came to life and it's still in your vibration. So if you chose card number 1, your message is the presence of love will always cast out fear. So if you're doing what you love, it's going to help you overcome any fears you have about doing it, is what I hear. Okay? Because I feel like somebody is afraid to be under the moonlight. Somebody has, and it just came through. Somebody has a phobia of being out at night. Somebody has a phobia of being in the spotlight. Somebody is releasing. I'm hearing they're releasing it though. Little by little, you've been being coaxed out of your cave little by little. Okay. All right. Let's see. If you chose card number 2, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Have we not said this a few times? Like, get out of the way and let the universe get to work. So this is showing me that different ones of you are at different stages of development of this energy. Some of you are still now in the point of starting a new project and you're wondering to yourself, is it going to work out? You could be starting a new hobby or a new art, a new craft, a new routine. You could have met a new person and you're worried about, is it going to work out? You know what I'm saying? This is for somebody. This is, again, a new job. This is a new career. This is a whole new thing that you're doing in your life. And you're at a different stage. You're more towards the starting edge of it. You're still at the leading edge of creation, but you're towards the starting edge of this creation in particular. And that's okay. So don't add in the resistance to it. Embrace your peace about it. Surrender it up and know and remind yourself that everything I need is coming together. Do what makes sense and keep doing that repetitively over and over again with this Knight of Pentacles energy that we have at the bottom of that. Keep doing it over and over again. Do it, refine it, make it better. Keep doing it, refining it, making it better, because that's going to be the energy of you being active in it, knowing what you're doing, knowing that you're actively doing this thing brings together more co-creative components. And so the universe is working on your behalf. But I feel like some of you are trying to make something happen. And when you try to make something happen, the very vibration of it is force, because it's not happening. So must apply force. But in this energy, that's the lie you were taught. That's the reversal, right? Trying to force something doesn't actually help. Think about it. You try to force a screw into the wrong space, and all you're going to end up with is a threaded screw or something that pops through the other side, or it doesn't hold well, or blah blah blah. It doesn't even make it in. You know, what is it? Trying to force a square peg into a round hole? Yeah, not happening. So when you're trying to make something happen and trying to force something happen, the mind mechanics of that is that you are extremely consciously aware that it's not happening. So every time you're like, I got to make this happen, I got to make this happen, you say to yourself, it's not happening, it's not happening. That's the vibration of it anyway. So when you do what you have while you have it to do, and you do what makes sense because it feels good to you, we said don't do anything until you get in that vibe, that high vibrational space. Oh yeah, we're about to the end of this reading. I'm starting to get sleepy now. Anyways, that's what's going to get out of you. Oh, and then that's a message. You make sure you get plenty of rest. Stop staying up all night worrying. It doesn't serve you well. It's time for you to get some rest. Okay. If you chose card number 3, the specific outcome for you is I choose to learn through love. Oh boy. So for somebody, this was all about a romantic connection, and you're in the classroom of love. Oh, you think you were with this person for good sex? You thought you were with this person for financial stability and a handsome face to stare at and somebody hand to hold? No, honey, you're in a classroom and it's called I love you. Do you? Do you know what it means to love somebody? Are you willing to do the work on you to love somebody? And if that doesn't take you to where the reflection feels like love, are you willing to love unconditionally, meaning I don't ever have to see you again. I don't have to touch you. You don't want to love through conditions. Okay, fine. Now we move to unconditional love. And that's that whole catch and release situation. So choose to learn through love. Remember that this is a classroom. And when you're triggered, this is your chance to discover, well, why does this trigger me? And what can I do to be more at peace with this? If it's absolutely against you, against your standards, your truth, well, I guess it's not for you then, huh? In emotional maturity, I wrote a thing on Facebook like 10 years ago or more, and it was like, you're old enough to date when you know that, yeah, there's something that is not my favorite thing about you, but I want to be with you anyway. In other words, if you think they're all perfect and they don't do anything wrong, trust me, there's something you ain't seeing. This is planet Earth, honey. If you wanted to be in heaven with the angels, you should stay your ass in heaven with the angels. But you're on Earth, and Earth is not heaven. Mama Bear, I see you. I got you. We're going to do your question in a second. Okay, so remember that while you're in this relationship. Besides, how else can you heal all your karmic cycles, all your dramas, and still get love? If this person loves you after you act a fool, okay, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. If you have great times and those times of healing, that type of pain are few and far in between, that's a happy blessing. You know what I mean? And if they're day after day after day, or many times in a day, and you choose to stay, I hope you're doing the work. Otherwise, you're just hurting yourself every day. So that is the end of our final general message with oracles. And Mama Bear, thank you for your $10 donation. I really do want to be of service to you. So, if you want to send your donation, you're in time. But let's see. Mama Bear asks, is the exchange between me and the beautiful hearted man I just met in the Sacred Valley meant to be romantic? Ooh, I like that question. Ooh, beautiful hearted man. I love the description. Yay. Okay. Well, before I get these cards for you, Mama Bear, I just want to tell you that it feels really good. It feels really good. Oh my goodness. Where is the Sacred Valley at? You have to tell me more, because I know we were in Sedona at the same time and we didn't have a chance to meet, but you got to tell me more about this place. All right, let's see. For Mama Bear, is this meant to be romantic? Let's see what comes out. All right. And they're telling me not to do the 13, but to just see what card comes out for you. So that's what we're going to do. Here it is. The Page of Wands. It's an adventure. If we tell you everything, what kind of adventure would that bring? Oh my God. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh, this is saying you asked for something and then you lifted a curse. Girl, what you been doing? Oh, because you got an adventure. I say yes. I say yes. This is romantic. I say don't look too far into the future and try to stay right now. Sacred Valley is Sedona. That's what I thought, but that's what my spirit said, but I wanted a confirmation. So I don't know why. I'm going to learn to trust 100%. They're saying I'm at 98% trust in my intuition. Whoa, you better watch out for me. Just saying. Okay. They said to be 100%, you have to be fully reunited. Okay. So this is interesting because I feel like that's all part of a channel message through your reading. I want some more on this. Show me this. Just take them off the top. Knight of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. This person. I hear you visualize something like this. You visualized an experience. You visualized an experience. I see you literally laying in your bed. Whether you was praying or using creative visualization, girl, see, they're showing me that this is you. And this is the energy of him coming in by surprise. And this is the energy of what is yet to be built. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Oh, please fill me in on more when you're good and ready. Yes, honey. Oh, look at that. The last reading was special for you as well. I'm hearing for you, Mama Bear, like there's specific resonance for you, okay? So, Vivek, I would love to read for you. It's $5 or more donation. So once I see that come on the screen, I love to read for you. She says, I've been talking to the trees in the land. Oh my gosh. Girl, that is so effective. I love that for you. That is a highly effective way of doing this. Okay. So, I'll be back. I feel like I'm going to be doing this again. I really enjoyed this time with you. I liked pulling all the readings. I liked having both Facebook and YouTube live at once. If you're on Facebook, I'm going to go into the comments there and give you the link to my channel, because if you want the real deal all the time, like I do this all the time on YouTube, though not always on Facebook. So, you're very welcome, Mama Bear. Girl, I was excited for you. It feels really good. And they're really, again, they're coming to me and they're saying, please don't try to look into the future. Just let it unfold naturally. Just let it unfold naturally. Oh, because they're saying the vibration of looking into the future of it is indicative of a sense of worry. It brings worry in. Because what if you don't see what you want in the cards? And you know what I'm saying? What if you don't see what you want? So they're saying, try to just leave the future alone and stay right here, right now. Stay right here, right now. Trust in your conversation with the trees and let it flow, girl, and let it go. And the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Okay, so I hope you chose card number 2, but whatever you did, that message was also for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for giving a thumbs up, sharing the video, and I look forward to reading what you get. I'm going to go ahead and chill, and I'm taking my butt to bed. Good night. Till next time, sending you the energies and the blessings of love and peace and happiness. Later.